Chris really took it and worked with it. He was only thrown off for a minute when he said, we're going to hand out a documentary. I mean, we're going to hand out the next award is for a documentary. You know what I mean? Will was wrong. I think Jada might have even egged him on because
I've been saying it all morning.
All right, girl. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Luenell and this other comedy dude, they is talking about it. And guess what they're saying? They're saying they feel that Jada Pinkett egged it on. I said, what? I ain't never heard nobody say that. I have never heard nobody think that Jada Pinkett egged it on. Girl, they out here making it seem like Jada Pinkett got these superpowers, like she a witch, and she bewitched Will Smith to go up there and do something to Chris Rock. Yeah, I could not believe they are blaming Jada. Well, we're gonna listen to Luenell and this man, and she is talking because you guys know Luenell, she's a big comedian lady. And she said Will Smith is wrong. And now I got to know what y'all think about this. Now, before I start the video, hey, y'all, how y'all doing up in here? Do you feel that Jada Smith egged it on? Okay? Did she provoke Will to go up there and put the pause? Press 1 if you feel like Jada did egg it on. Press 5 if you say, hecky no, how could you dare come to a conclusion that she wanted this to happen? We gonna have to talk about it. All right, so I got a lot of clips of Miss Luenell. So let's go back to Apple Jacks. I'm gonna go here. See what she talking about.
Venus and Serena, yes.
Sanaya and the other young girl. Yeah.
Oh, the young lady that he did, yes.
Will was, the gangster in me wanted to say, that's right. But the professional in me and the really, it was the wrong thing to do at the wrong time. Like if he wanted to slap Chris Rock, he could have done it backstage, we would have heard about it and not seen it. He could have done it in the men's restroom. He could have done it in the parking lot. It still would have made news, but it wouldn't be national because now what he has done has overshadowed every other win and every other thing on a night that was one of the most racially inclusive nights at the Oscars ever. Deaf people won. Lesbians won.
And I didn't even know that, Luenell. She said deaf people won. I didn't know lesbian ones. Congratulations to I didn't know that. Do you guys agree with Luenell? She said that he overshadowed everybody win. Will Smith doing the stunt overshadowed everybody win. Press 10 if you agree with her. 15 if you feel like no. And let me know if y'all want me to just play the video and be quiet.
Asians won. Latinos won. And black people were going to win. Questlove. Yes, he must.
Questlove won an Oscar
for Summer of Soul.
He was announcing that Oscar when he gets slapped. Chris Rock is the most professional comedian of all time. For
he sure is, because you would expect somebody like Jim Jones or somebody like that to smack somebody down and, like they were saying in the memes, turn the whole thing into the Source Awards, because 99% of the black men comedians that he would have slapped them the fuck back, and it would have been a scuffle. They would have had to break him up, and the whole show would have went to hell. But Chris really took it and worked with it. He was only thrown off for a minute when he said, we're going to hand out a documentary. I mean, we're going to hand out the next award is for a documentary. You know what I mean?
And that's another thing. How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like Will Smith knew who to pop and who not to pop? Comment, let us know. Do you feel like if it was anybody up there, white man, woman, whoever that said that thing, Will Smith still would have came up there and popped him. Press 20 if you feel like it don't matter who it was. Will Smith is going to pop. 25 if you feel like he knew Chris Rock, was not going to do nothing. And, if it was somebody else, he would have set that ass down. 25, you feel like if it was somebody else, he would have set that ass down. Let's go.
Will was wrong. I think Jada might have even egged him on because
I've been saying it all morning.
The eye rolled, and she probably looked at him like, "What you gonna do, little bitch?" She been fucking Will for quite some time.
Hey, wait. Hold, Luenell, stop right there. Remember the movie John Q? In the movie John Q's wife looked and said, "John, do something." There's one person in the world that it matters when they tell you to do something. For every man has one person that can activate him on some crazy shit. And she knows who she is, and she knows how to do it.
There are many brothers laying in a grave right now because their wife, their girlfriend, or whatever wanted to retaliate against something that was done to them.
Didn't I say that yesterday? Didn't I say that? I say it right now. Y'all up here thinking it's a hero, but a lot of black men is in the grave right now because their girl like, well, he called me this. He said something about me. He slapped me on my behind. He did this. You ain't gonna do nothing, nigga. Come on, you better do something. Defend me, nigga. And he went over there and, the pop. And she sure right. But comment, do y'all agree with this? What she's saying?
You just gonna let this nigga talk to me like that? You just gonna let him bully you like that? You's a punk. Then they have to, it was absolutely the wrong thing to do. It was terrible that it happened because it's the headline. Like, they're talking about the deaf actor, the first deaf actor to win the Oscar. They're talking about that. But Will and them are on the headline. Now, they had to go home and talk to their little weird kids about what happened, too. Daddy slapped the shit out of Chris Rock on TV. It's going to be all over TV. I did the wrong thing. Will needs to be the stand-up guy that he's tried to always be, and he needs to issue a blatant apology to everyone in the Academy, the viewers and all that shit. And that still ain't going to undo what's been done. Because now this is history.
Well, he apologized to the Academy last night. He did not apologize to Chris Rock. Should he apologize to Chris Rock?
Because the joke really wasn't that bad. But you have to be in the know to even get the joke. You have to know.
Should Chris... if you don't know she has alopecia, it's really not that bad a joke at all.
G.I. Jane came out in 96, 97. It starred Demi.
The joke was dated. The joke was a dated joke.
Who had to shave her head. And that's what he was referring to. A lot of people under fucking 40 years old don't even know there was a movie called G.I. Jane. So it could have been...
It's a great movie.
It could have been they could have just... Because Will laughed at first, okay? Will laughed at first. We saw him on camera laughing. And then Jada was like... And then the camera cut away, and she could have looked at him like, nigga, what you gonna do? But even though she said that, I don't think she expected him to walk on stage in front of millions.
But that's the thing. I think women know how to activate you, but they do not know what you're going to do.
They don't know what you're going to do. Hi, Bill.
John Q. wife didn't know. This nigga hijacked the whole hospital. What's up, Bill? All right. So you don't think this affects us moving forward as comedians? Sure. Like, you don't think this incident affects us moving forward?
I think that people need to know that comedians are dangerous. I think they need to know that us comedians could have turned left instead of right and been gangsters. I think they need to know that we really don't take no shit. The shit we talk, we don't take it. Like, I'll fight a man. D-Ray will knock a nigga out. Tony Rock will fight a motherfucker. If he slapped the fuck out of Tony Rock, it would have been a different show. Okay?
Very true.
And we're all very much on the edge. Everybody want to talk about pray for the Ukraine. They put the big thing up on the odds for the Ukraine. But nobody want to talk about how the Ukrainians are treating the black people over there.
Regina Hall did a joke. Everybody laughed.
I came in, I had just flown in. So I didn't get in until my friend, Ruth Carter, who did the wardrobe for Dolomite, who did the wardrobe for Come to America. I didn't come in until Ruth was on. That's when I came in. I'm going to watch the entire thing again today. Normally it doesn't affect me. I mean, I watch it for the fashion, and I'm not that nigga. I don't get invited to the NAACP award. I don't get invited to
Me neither.
I don't get invited to do coverage and all that because I'm sort of like a renegade gangster type chick, and they don't fuck with me in that way.
Well, the comedians, we're on the fringe of entertainment, so it allows us to kind of stay real.
Yeah, we can say a lot of stuff that everybody's thinking. That's why people hit me. I have 25 DMs. Luenell, what you gonna say about the thing? Luenell, say something about the thing. And I'm gonna go live on my own platform when I'm eating breakfast because that's what I do. But nobody. This might have been a message from God about people stop putting these niggas on pedestals. Everybody is only a human. They made in my image, but they are not me. And we're not supposed to worship or bow down to no motherfucking man.
Say it.
You know what, Luenell? That's such a great point because more than anything for me, I'm disappointed in Will. Like, Will has given me an image of a guy that's better on some level.
Right.
Like, everybody said this guy snapped. I don't know if in my eyes Will Smith has the luxury of snapping, but he's a human. He's a man.
Well, the internet is undefeated. And they said, why didn't he go slap August Alsina? He had more than Jada's name in his mouth. You understand?
Right.
So you're going to let another man come in your house, you're going to take him in, he fucks your wife multiple times, and you don't beat his ass. And then I think Jada instigated the whole shit. I really do.
Girl, didn't I tell you? She felt that way, and she kept saying it over and over and over again. Luenell feels that Jada instigated this situation. Jada Pinkett provoked this situation. And I'm going to ask y'all again, do you feel like Jada Pinkett instigated this stuff? Press 2 if you feel like she did. Press 5 if you feel like no, she did not. Jada Smith is innocent in this. We want to know. Can I get some more likes? Can we beg? I'm begging y'all for likes now. I work 24 hours for y'all. Can y'all please like it? Please like the video, okay? All right, likes are free.
Hey, at the end of the day,
and I've had friends with alopecia. I know people. It's an embarrassing type of thing. Your hair loss. Black people are raised. Your hair is your crown and glory, and your hair. That's why we got all these women who are not happy with the naps that grew out of their head, and so they go get the Korean bitches' hair and put it on their head. They feel better about themselves, which is, I don't know. I can't really talk about hair. I bleach mine. Been bleaching for 25 years. That's just because I think it's pretty, and a lot of them may just be wearing it because they think it's pretty. But if you have alopecia, the wig.
We all love your hair.
But the alopecia is a debilitating, really embarrassing situation. I've had friends with it. And I think that she looks motherfucking like a boss with her hair shaved off like that, because a lot of people hide behind their head, and some people don't have the head to be bald-headed.
She looks beautiful, Luenell. Like, she looks beautiful. That's why it was such a non-joke to me. Like, if she looked crazy and you do a joke about how her hair is bald, then you're like, yo, why would you do that, dog? It's really a bad taste.
Yeah, and I think, and to
beautiful.
Chris and I have never been close, but we have associated. We got pictures. We've been to the same events and stuff like that. But I think that maybe, because men don't really give a fuck about what's going on with women a lot of times. But I think he probably didn't.
He probably didn't know. I bet money that I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know?
I found out today.
So, it's
no
a
idea.
type of man who watches the Red Table Talk, you know what I'm saying? So maybe certain men knew.
All right, so what's she trying to say? I got to break it down for some people that don't know. She said a lot of men that watch Jada is zesty. You know what I'm saying? They got the sweet meat. Hello? Yeah, that a lot of straight men do not watch Jada. They don't keep up with her, so they don't know her business. They don't know she got alopecia. Because I didn't know. A lot of people did not know, so that's what they're saying.
Certain real men.
Well, let me ask you this now, because we won't stay here all day because you got to eat breakfast with your people.
I love you, Rodney.
Luenell, when did we as men start, you know me, when we start open hand slapping another man?
Well, I think that he got away with not going to jail because he didn't punch him. I think that he slapped him. He felt like he was slapping the bitch. Let me give him a bitch slap. But I think if he'd have punched him, it might have been a different story. And had it been, and they could have recanted, they could have done something really drastic, like, oh my God, what are we gonna do? He just slapped the guy, and now we gotta give him Best Actor Oscar. That could have went all different kind of ways because they never had that situation happen before. I would hate to think they're gonna have to put plexiglass up in front of the stage at the Oscars now. But, you can get slapped anywhere. But I just think that he really shouldn't have done that because the girls that played his daughters, he let them down. He let his kids.
Venus and Serena?
Sanaya, I cannot remember the other girl's name, but I know Sanaya Sydney. That's why I keep saying her name. The girls who spent so many months with him doing King Richard. And seeing a guy that they look up to, and that they want to, have him lead by example.
But the Williams family as well, though. The Williams family, like you represent their family now.
Yeah, but everybody was looking. So how you gonna explain that to, explain that away? He's gonna have to do one of them good old Barbara Walters sit downs with somebody.
Yeah.
Oprah probably done already called it.
Right. Or you know what they should do? They should have those new sports conversations where they had the two guys sit face to face and talk it out. I would like to see him and Chris do that.
Honey. Oprah done probably already put the call in. Oprah probably gonna get him. This is a Oprah type of interview thing here, not Gayle King and all that shit. This is something for Oprah because she's gonna be on, and she'll scold him in the nice way that your grandmother used to do and all that old kind of stuff, and he'll apologize, he'll cry, because, we've been doing a lot of crying lately. So, I do believe he needs...
Do you think he's already talked to Oprah? He talked to Oprah last night, I bet.
No, I think she's going to give him some time to calm down. But he might have a text from her, They all know each other, That's why... As much as I would love to be at the Oscars, the Soul Train Awards, the NAACP Awards, all that stuff that don't fuck with me, I really do take solace in just being Luenell. Let me make some money. Let me make people happy. Let me do what I got to do. And when I fuck up, I get it too. But it's not a national motherfucking disaster. Last time I got drugged was when I was on that damn Jocelyn's cabaret reunion.
Right.
And they tore me up because I told the truth. I said, this network is bullshit.
Really?
This show is bullshit. These girls are drunk when I get there. They're fighting and do all this kind of stuff. And the ratchets that love the show drug me. Now, they done had some bitches fight on there. Zeus is being sued. Jocelyn is being sued. Her boyfriend is being sued, and they have shut the whole shit down. So I know what it's like to have people, turn on you and stuff when you think you're even right. But he just was not right last night, and I really wish it hadn't happened. because now it's that's all they're talking about. And for black men, this is not a good thing. Oh, they're so hot-headed they can't control themselves.
Not a good look.
Black folks didn't just watch.
Hold on, did y'all hear that? Do y'all agree with that? Because last night, y'all was saying y'all got turned on by it. Luenell says this is not a good look for black men. Do you guys agree? Press 10 if you feel like it is not a good look for black kings and black niggas and black men. Press 15 if you feel like it is a good look and it turns you on. A lot of people are saying, ooh, wait. Ooh, Will Smith turned me on. I love his arrogance. I love the thug. But let's play.
Oscars, even the racists, even the KKK people, they watched it. See what I told you about these niggers? They can't control themselves.
Last question, Luenell. Last question. Was Chris Rock in any way wrong?
No. As a comedian, you got license to talk about anybody. You're a comedian, and it might have been a little insensitive, but you can't blame him if he didn't fucking know. And yes, the word.
All right, that's another good question. She said that Chris Rock was not wrong for telling a joke. How do y'all feel about that? Do you feel like Chris Rock was wrong for saying that and he did not know she had alopecia? Press 50 if you feel like he ain't wrong. He did not know. He's a comedian. Press 60 if you feel like, hell nah, he was wrong. He should stay off of talking about black women, stay off talking about somebody's wife, and just stop talking, period. Comment, let us know. All right, let's get back.
The world doesn't know that Jada Pinkett Smith got alopecia. I think it was insensitive if he knew. But if he didn't know, we have license to talk about any motherfucker that we want to. It's called free speech. We can do it. Jada can be talked about too. She ain't no motherfucking angel. She done made her husband feel like less than a man, comparing him to Tupac several times and stuff like this. So I don't think Chris was wrong. I'm not in love with the nigga, but I don't think he was wrong. I gotta ride with him on this one as a fellow comedian, because that's the club we're in. You know?
And he could have did a much deliberately mean joke.
Oh, he could have done a jugular. He could have said, like, y'all, let's hurry up and get done because August Alsina is waiting for Jada backstage. He could have done something like that. That would have warranted a bitch slap. But he didn't do that. You know, he did the obvious. They're sitting right there. She got a bright green dress up.
He did not.
These jokes are written beforehand.
That's what I've been telling people. Like, he did not improvise nothing last night.
On a teleprompter. So either he wrote it and they did it, or somebody else wrote it and they did it. Because really, it's a white reference to a white movie.
Or they got rid of a joke that was worse. They might have took out a joke that was worse.
So, you know, we'll see where this...
Because ain't no way you about to do... You're not doing a G.I. Jane joke from 20 years ago without... You put that joke in, you're like, man, let's not mess with Will.
I just bought his
not messing
book
with you.
last week. It's like an Encyclopedia Britannica, but I got the book. Like I said, I'm still watching Fresh Prince. I love Will Smith. I think they got some weird shit going on up at that house.
Get the audio book.
Okay,
Get the audio book. They produce the audio book like a movie. It's incredible.
The book too, you know. So I get the audio book, but I'll have the book, you know. But and this don't make me love Will less. It's just watch the people that you idolize. Watch the people that you put up on the pedestal. Maybe the person that's
yeah, I still love Will, but he definitely disappointed.
You're not alone.
Last night.
You're not alone.
He's better. He's better than that to me.
The kids. This is not conflict resolution, smacking somebody. The kids. Kids watch King Richard too. Young, aspiring tennis kids from Compton. Young kids from Switzerland. Young kids from everywhere. This was a movie for the family. So that he didn't let all these families down. Yeah. This wasn't just motherfucking, you know, Rocky or some shit like that.
Wow. Thank you so much, Luenell, for jumping in with me.
Hold on, wait, because I got some more. Hold up, okay? Yeah, we all up in this thing. Listen, I've been following now, and we got some more Luenell. Okay, yeah, I'm on somebody's stuff. Oh, Lord. Okay. Okay, hold on, wait, where we at? Okay, right here. All right, so she's talking, you know what? She is talking to Claudia Jordan, and we on iComedian YouTube channel. And I want y'all to hear what she's talking about with Claudia. She's still talking about the same thing. Can we please get the likes up, y'all? You know? And let's give a big old shout out to Roland Cooler, donated $25. Thank you, Roland. They said make sure you like the video. Shout out to Roland. All right, let's play. Let's see what her and Claudia Jordan got to say.
Because you be working out. See, I don't have that problem.
So I see what you're talking about. You know what I hate?
What?
Everyone can have a comment about people. When I say something, people get mad at me, and I don't know why. But I'm going to still keep doing my thing and talking. What I said was, I agree. I don't think Chris Rock knew about the alopecia. I think he made a bald-headed joke because she's been wearing her hair bald like that for a reason, for a while. And my brother has alopecia. It doesn't look like Jada's. My brother's is extremely severe, where he has no eyebrows and it's blotchy spots all over his head. And so this is close to my heart. You know, my brother has it. Jada doesn't look like that. So the average person that doesn't follow Jada might not know. And I just don't think, honestly, I feel like people are, like, no one's even asking how Chris is doing in this. He got the shit slapped out of him, embarrassed, and he's a comedian that was hired to do that.
And I said that. I said he didn't even do like this. He didn't even do like that. He took that shit like a G. Now, he might have went backstage, we don't know what, and there was. But he took it, you know, and was able to continue on with the show, which is his job.
I would have been crying if someone, like, not the slap, but the humiliation. And then I heard, and I'm not sure, I'm trying to find out about this, that Chris went over that joke in rehearsal and Will was there and heard it.
What?
Claudia.
Hold
he
up.
laughed when he said it.
Yeah.
Are y'all serious? Did you hear what Claudia just told me? Girl, it's getting weirder and weirder. Claudia just said that Will Smith knew about the joke. Will Smith knew about the joke, that it was been rehearsed time after time, and he was laughing. What is going on? Is this fake or this real? Comment, let us know. Do you feel like this is fake and phony and they rehearsed the slap? Press 80 if you feel like this is fake and phony. They rehearsed it. Press 100 if you feel like it's real. Comment, let us know, because I've been hearing that now. I don't know. Okay, what did I do?
Cut away. There, you know, we know about edits. The camera cut away. At first it showed Jada rolling her eyes. But at the time she was rolling her eyes, Will was laughing.
That's...
Plus, I also told them, Chris, that tribe of writers that they have for that thing, the cameraman, everybody in there knew that joke was coming.
Everybody. That wasn't off the cuff.
And if everybody in there don't follow Jada and them, which I don't believe that everybody in there don't, but I don't even follow Jada Pinkett Smith. I like her and all that. Never met her. I just don't follow. I'm not in that deep. I've seen some Red Table Talks. I don't subscribe. I don't see them all. I got other shit to do. But if nobody said nothing, then the joke was gonna fly, which it did. If somebody knew and didn't say anything, maybe that's not their job, to go to the writers and talk to the director and like that. There may be a grip. There may be to say, hey, you guys, just want to let you know, Jada's got alopecia. Maybe you shouldn't do that joke. They'd be like, get your black ass back out on the floor and do your fucking job, right? So a lot of people knew that joke was coming, and Will laughed at that joke. But as I'm saying, when they cut away, something happened, and Jada might have leaned over to Will and said, you just gonna let that motherfucker say that about me?
Yeah.
And I told him also, I said, there's many a brother laying in the grave right now because some girl said, you gonna let him get away with that shit? You're not gonna do anything? You know, and in the heat of the moment, I mean, you know.
I didn't think the joke was that bad. And again, I don't have alopecia. So, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to be thoughtful about that. I think that, you know, up until the past couple of years, Will and Jada's business, they're Black royalty, Hollywood royalty. No one knew anything about their business. Then the August Alsina stuff came out and then they started telling us everything. So they're in a position now where they are material for comedians. They are, because of themselves, because of them coming out and talking about it. So then people make a joke about things. I think Will is not used to being criticized. He's the guy everybody loves. And this past year probably has been tough on him. People question his masculinity. And I feel for him. I think Will's one of the nicest people on earth, actually. And I just feel like that moment was not about Chris Rock. I think it's about all the other jokes and slick talk that everybody else been doing.
Yeah, somebody else said that too, that he has a lot of build up. Oh, well, I got a lot of build up. All Black people got a lot of build up. I'm not, this far under our skin. Our skin is very, very thin. We have so many things to be upset about. Where would we be if they hadn't burned down Black Wall Street? What about the white boy who went into church and killed your grandma and them? What about our people who had their kids drugged from their motherfucking hand and sold or they threw their own kids in the river because they'd rather have them die than be a slave? What about our people have what is it?
PTSD.
Yeah, our people got that. And it don't take a lot to trigger a motherfucker at any given time. The nicest person, even you. You know, you I don't know why. I've been knowing you for years. Like you the motherfucking day I met you. We are like this. People don't even know how close we are. But they continuously get on your dick about every motherfucking thing and not realize that you're one of the most intelligent, well-read, statistical, physically fit, and all this to work at it. And they don't know nothing about that. And they drag you. You got to have thick skin, and everybody can get it. So I'm sure that Will, like you said, is not used to being criticized a lot outside the home. But at home, you know, they got a little weird dynamic going on up there. Now, it's bad because they kids, you know, like I said earlier, people probably, Willow, oh my God, your dad last night. Jaden, what happened to your dad last night? And then all the kids that was watching the movie that got inspired from the movie, they think, I can't. And then, I mean, that was like finding out that Pee Wee Herman jacks off in the movie theater. Remember when that came out?
Hold up. Wait, come on, Luenell. You ain't have to say that now.
You know what?
We don't got to hear about that.
Go ahead.
Will Smith won an Oscar last night. A couple years ago, we couldn't even get nominated. And it was a great moment for Black people. Will Packer produced the Oscars and all this.
Three women hosted this shit. 3 women and 2 of them Black. A deaf person won last night. A lesbian won last night. Latina. Motherfucking Asians won last night. It was the most diverse thing we had. And ain't nobody talking about none of that. Just talking about the slap. So that's what fucked up, too.
It fucked it. I know Will Packer's like, God damn.
Yeah.
See what happened?
And people,
when you let, you
why
know
do we
what?
care about what we do in front of white people? Listen, it ain't just white people watching. It's young Black kids. And people are going to think, oh, you disrespect me? I'm going to slap the fuck out of you.
Right.
It's okay.
Right.
I remember I feel like we've gotten weak. Back in the day, your character was built being Black by playing the dozens, talking shit. And you would have to come back with something just as quick. And you wouldn't fight. If you fought, you was pussy. If you came back with your words, oh shit, you got him. Everyone now is like so ready to blow up the whole school and shoot up a school, is go postal because of words, right? I just think we're just we pussy as a society right now.
Y'all watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
It called for that. It called for him to go, yo, my brother, let me holler at you real quick with some bass in your voice.
He could even holler that. He could even holler that. So I want to holler at you backstage. He could even holler that. That might would have got a laugh. He might have been serious. But yeah, he was wrong. It hurts even say it. Will, you was wrong. You was wrong, bro. And now that done fucked us up. I don't think that we're going to go back to, look how those savage niggas acted to the awards. We're going to keep it white. It's white. I don't think it's going to go back to that. But, you know, I really, like you said, I feel bad for Will Packer, too.
And someone said this in someone said about when people making all the jokes about the trans community, how they were just told it's just, you know, we pick and choose what we're mad at depending on the week.
Yep.
Yeah, y'all do.
To talk shit about black women, Meg Thee Stallion and others. And
Yeah,
then it's
they
like,
stay on Meg.
then it's not. Then it's protect black women. Some days it's like, just get over it. It's a joke. We are very much a bandwagon society, and whatever the cause is that week is what we all collectively get angry about. Okay, we pick and choose. It's all over. Am I trans? No, I'm not trans. Suck a dick. How about that? Stop. Why do y'all come for me? I don't take no one's man. I don't bother nobody. I make my own money. I give other people jobs.
She said, "Suck a dick."
I don't know why people come. If anyone has reasons.
No, you know what? You want to know what ruined your career? Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Ooh! Are you
were
serious?
too good for it. You never should have been bothered with it.
Comment, let us know. Do you feel like Real Housewives of Atlanta ruined Claudia's career? Now, why are we talking about Claudia when we need to stay on Will Smith and Jada? But that's interesting.
I said earlier, they let women fight on TV all the time. Nobody give a fuck. They let women throw glass at each other, pull their fucking weeds out, pull their titties out, even on the schoolyard. Nobody Nobody gives a fuck.
Hey.
Now, at the Oscars, if a woman
Hey. Okay, listen, y'all. They language is really out of order. I apologize. I usually don't have all this language up here. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't like all that dirty talk.
Where it was and stuff like that. And you couldn't have got a bigger platform in the world to do that. You could have done that on CNN and wasn't as many people seen it as seen last night. So it's a bad situation. I don't know why people fuck with you though, Claudia. I love you to death.
They're supposedly considering taking the Oscar for Bill. There's some reports of that now. The Oscars are like, you may not be able to keep that Oscar because they don't condone this. And I'm like, wow.
Oh, yeah, I thought about that too. I said, because they couldn't very well. It's like when Whitney passed in the hotel where they were, they were going to have they couldn't stop the train, they couldn't stop the dinner, the party from going on, even though she was upstairs dead. They couldn't stop and rewrite and rejig the Oscars at that moment. Mm-hmm. But I did think about it. They might take that award away from that man, even though, because when people fuck up, sometimes they have taken like the plaques down, or like they did for the racists, that the school's named this or the baseball team is named that and all that. They try to fix that, and he should have really thought that one through. I don't have nothing to say about whether they take it away from him or not, but I would not be surprised. Because it's just like the late Paul Mooney used to say, you're going to fuck around and get your nigga wake-up call. Hey. You a nigga too. And just like they put you up on there, they can check it down right up in front of you. I wouldn't be surprised if they recant that. Wouldn't be surprised.
Which would suck because we're not even talking.
America's favorite boy. Now, what if some of the other shit we've heard about will come out? What about that? Now,
hold on. What are you talking about? What other stuff? Time out. Hold on. Y'all not going to do this. What other stuff she's talking about? Other stuff coming out about Will Smith. What are y'all talking about? Let's talk about the elephant in the room, because I have no idea. And I apologize for the potty mouth. Please like this video. You know what I'm saying? And if they do take away his award, he did it himself by his actions. They ain't take away nothing. He did it to himself.
To be on Beyonce internet, getting me in trouble. I be canceled every 6 months, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you don't have to say nothing, and I'm not going into the hearsay. But I'm just saying, people ain't who we think they are, and if they really want to dig and they want to tear that boy down because he's so high up, he's in a position to be drugged back down. They build you up. He's been up and stayed up for so long. This could open up a whole.
How you doing, Luenell? How are you?
Okay, y'all saying that he likes some sweet meat. Okay, he likes some cheeks on the side. And so what? Even if he does like some sweet cheeks on the side, that's not gonna stop nothing. What, they gonna shame him for that? That have nothing to do with his talent. What he does in his bedroom is in his bedroom. Will Smith, he don't put his personal business out in these streets. And so what? That don't got nothing to do with him putting paws on nobody now.
How
you doing?
I'm
you-
fine.
I'm-
Y'all need to let me. Y'all need to let me fill in when one of y'all cocktailing queens is unavailable.
Oh, we need to have you come back. Is that a joint? A blunt?
It is. Oh yeah. I don't smoke cigarettes.
I'm in Texas, so it's still illegal here. Whatever.
Well, I'm in LA, and you can blow smoke in the police face out here. Now you may still get your ass whooped, but it is legal.
Hey, oh, I sent you with Nipsey, a throwback. I know you really.
I saw it. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable.
So years ago.
Today is what is today? Today is what? Is today 28th?
I think so.
In 3 days, it'll be 3 years.
Wow.
In 3 days, the March 31st, it'll be 3 years since.
So, to all your followers, what we're talking about, years ago, I used to work with a black man from Barbados. His name is Derek Brown, and he lives off Slauson and Rimpau. He used to around the area, and super dope photographer. And I would go there.
Okay, I don't want to hear about this. If y'all not going to stay on talking about Will Smith and Jada, I don't want to hear it. See, what they try to do, they talk about them, and then they want to persuade you to get interested in their personal life, which I'm not interested in. So I'm going to go to another YouTube channel. I think we see this video, but I'm going to play it anyway.
I have 25 DMs. Luenell, what you going to say about the thing? Luenell, say
Yeah, we seen this. We seen this.
And I'm going to.
Do you think he's already talked to Oprah? He talked to Oprah last night, I bet.
Yeah, we seen all that. Well, that's all I got, boo. Comment. Let us know what you guys think about this. I enjoyed y'all. Please like this video. All night long, I'm up here posting 24/7. This channel don't sleep, and it ain't gonna sleep. How about that? Yeah, we up in this thing all night long. Hey, all night long. What? All night long? Okay. Videos all night long. Okay. We stay on the gossip corner, getting in some gossip. I stay in the gossip streets. You hear me? Hey, all night long to the break of dawn. Don't stop. Hey, all night long to the break of dawn. Don't quit. What? All night long to the break of dawn. Don't stop. What? Hey, all night long. All right, I'm out of here. I love y'all.